Ball is over the line. Pepe. And it's Eriksen. Sergio Busquets. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Messi. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Looks to slip it through. Felipe. Going for goal! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Toni Kroos. Messi. Cuts it out. Messi. Chance. Messi's cross. He's there to get rid. How about it? Better attempt, just the wrong outcome.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Aimed forward. Now the pass. Matip gets into the right position to intercept. Dinks one in. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Felipe. Good idea, just poorly executed. Bale passes it through. Eriksen. Cavani! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well positioned to make that interception. Vidal plays it out to the wing. Felipe battles to win it back, and it's Bale. Eriksen, the ball through. Decent ball. Great leap! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Atletico Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
They've played it short. That's gone a long way up and away. Cavani. Tries a through ball. Neymar.
That's a mental note for that defence. Expect more of those crosses. It's been their favoured method of attack for some games now, and that defence is going to need to stay lively.
A chance! up to meet it, and in it goes. And right on half-time, that is telling. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it...
There's the end of the first half. So there was the first half.
Atletico Madrid found themselves down a very big hole and somehow managed to dig themselves out of it. Having restored parity, they must fancy their chances of going ahead in what has been a great encounter, Peter.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. It's back to business. Neymar gets up to head it. It's in.
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
It's in! Atletico Madrid are all square. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Superb goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Has a swing at it! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. That's a throw. But still, he just read it. No question, that's a foul. Good interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Massive leap! They've scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now the pass. Hazard. Chance. Towering header. And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Passes it through. Hazard. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
In it goes! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Atletico Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Should have put that one away.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
He's had a go! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
And it's Eriksen. Christian Eriksen cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Well, it looks like he's been the one who's targeted as the danger man here, and as a consequence, he's getting the special attention. They're getting players around him quickly, they're giving him nowhere to go. And I think pretty soon he could be getting frustrated with this.
Vidal. Bale tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Out for a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great leap!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Good clearance and very necessary. Spoon forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The final whistle. And it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where the game was lost. You know, there was too much emphasis centrally. They wanted to look really strong in that position, and they were found wanting in wider areas. Once the opposition realised this, they exploited it to the full.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.